Hey guys, and welcome back. This is going to be a kind of short video because there's not really much to cover. I just want to go over a few math operators. Pretty simple enough, and I mean everybody loves math, so let's get down to it. So, as I went over in the last video, data types, so we're going to initialize three ints, or three variables of the int data type. So we'll int num1 equal to 5. We'll int num2. Let's go a little risque. We'll go 10 double digits, and we'll int answer. Int answer equal to 0. Now the reason answer is 0 is because we don't yet know what we do is pretty basic, but the computer doesn't know what num1 plus num2 equals, and we're going to tell it. So math is pretty easy. I mean, as you know, we can just do that in our head in about 2 seconds, but in Java, it's pretty easy. Well, the basics are pretty easy. We'll get into exponents and square roots later on. But adding two numbers together is the most basic thing you can do, aside from printing something. So, to set answer equal to something, we do answer. And we don't need to do int because it already knows the data type of answer, so we just need to do answer is equal to num1 plus num2. Close that off, and we're going to need to print the answer after that. System out print line. And answer. Now let's run this bad boy, and we get 15. So, yeah, we just taught the computer math. You should be pretty proud of yourself. Now, let's say we wanted to divide that. Let's do num1, or subtract it. We'll start off with. You can do it, it's basically the same thing, but I'll go through all the math operators. Some num1 minus, or num2 minus num1, as num1 is less than num2. It'll come out to a negative. I mean, it can print that, but we'll just keep it this for now. So we'll run this, and it comes out to 5, as 10 minus 5 is 5. So we'll do num1, just to show you guys that it can print a negative number. The num1 minus num2, we'll run that, and negative 5. Pretty simple. So now say we want to divide it. Now we have to do 10 divided by 5, because the answer would come out to be a double, and you can't, alright, think of an int and think of a double as like a container. Now, int would be a smaller container, because int can only store so many values in it. And double can as well, but double has a wider range of numbers that it can store. So think about putting a smaller container within a bigger container. You can put an int into a double, but you cannot put a double into an int. So, with that being said, if we were to divide 5 by 10, it would come out to be a decimal, and you can't store a decimal within an int. If we were to do double 5.0 divided by double 10, or if we were to do 5 divided by 10 and store it in a double, it would essentially work, but I'll get into that later. So num2 minus, divided by, going big or go home. Divided, if I can find it. Oh, divided is just the little slash. We'll run that, and it comes out to be 2, because 10 divided by 5 is 2. If we were to multiply it, it would be a little asterisk. If you do an x, it would just give you an error. So we do the asterisk, and run that, and it comes out to be 50, because 10 times 5 is 50. Simple enough. So, just to show you guys what I was talking about, we'll do a double, and we'll enter to 0. And now we will divide num1 divided by num2. We'll run that, and it comes out to be, why was that? System out print answer. Why is that 0? Alright, let's just do 5 divided by 10. let's set these to double. And try this again. So num1 divided by num2. Run that. Huh. That works. Alright, I guess I made a mistake. You cannot divide an int by an int and expect a double. So if you wanted to divide these, or 5 by 10, you'd have to initialize both of these as a double data type. Not too complicated. I'm sorry for the mix-up, but yeah, pretty simple. Like I said, you'll get the hang of it over time. So now let's get into something that you probably haven't heard of, something called modulus. Modulus is basically unless you're or pay attention in math, I don't know if it's gone over this in your math classes. Modulus is basically a little %, and a modulus will find the remainder of a number. So if we were to do 11 mod 5, it would do 11 divided by 5, but it would give you the remainder. So let's do I was right. So num1 modulus num2, and it will give you, set these back to int. Oh, no, I should work with double. So num1 mod num2. Oh, okay, num2. Mod number1. And it gives you 1, because there's 1 as a remainder. If we were to change that to 14 and run this again, it would give you 4, because 4 is a remainder. And if we were to set this to an int, and run this again, it would just give you 4. It only gives you the 4.0 for the double variable, because it's stored as a decimal. So when you store it as an int, it gives you just the whole number. And yeah, that's basically it for math operators. I will get into more advanced ones at some point. Maybe the next video, maybe a video down the line. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something. If I got anything wrong, as I've said in the past videos, please do correct me. I don't want to act like I know everything, because I'd be the first one to admit I don't. And I'll be back. Enjoy.